outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5. Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. Now Bogdanovich, defended by Smart. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Boston on offense. It's a three-point game. Schroeder finds Horford. Now here's Smart. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Hawks. Outside Schroeder. Down low. And Smart with the bucket on the assist from Schroeder.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Back to Young. Doesn't go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Young, the pass to Capella. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7-1 wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Here's Smart, plenty of space. And it's Boston scoring again. And you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Collins against Tatum. Out to Schroeder. Here's Brown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Steve, Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Shot clock at 5. Kick out to Brown. No good on the 3.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Tatum. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Schroeder. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Schroeder's got 5 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Young, rebound Boston.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Horford passes to Tatum. Back to Horford. And the layup is good.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Horford against Young. Inside. Capella inside. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Bogdanovich, no good. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Schroeder into the lane. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Schroeder against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Releases. Jump shot is good. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Tatum finds Horford. Here's Schroeder. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
And he makes a first. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Hunter, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
Young against Schroeder. Now Horford. Schroeder with it. Another shot. Misses off the left iron.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Schroeder against Young. Tatum passes to Brown. And an intentional foul right there. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella.
Team second. Coming under the floor for your Hawks.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Schroeder with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And Horford powers it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be a second foul of the game. To the inside. Horford with a steal. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The drive by Smart. And he makes it on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Pass to Williams. Richardson for 3. Williams passes to Richardson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's Cantor. Can't connect from short range. 1:53 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Herter, to the middle. Here's Reddish. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his three-point shot.
Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Cantor controls the rebound and the putback. And the Celtics lead by 6.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And Williams over to help. Williams' shot is good.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. It's hauled in by Herter.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Reddish. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 2-point Boston lead.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Williams on the wing. Tries it from the top of the key. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
Pass to Richardson. Outside, Williams. Rebounded by the Hawks. And they're pushing it up. Outside, Williams. Shoots from the baseline. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Some struggles for Atlanta in the first quarter. They tried to get their legs under them and establish it. And that'll do it for us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, one of the stories here, Al Horford, he's getting it done today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Horford in at the center position.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Young. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Smart right side. Tatum against Collins. Back to Smart. To the paint. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. And they'll get another chance. Up top, Brown, guarded by Capella, and Brown gets the three. Brown's got himself on the board with a three there.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Young against Schroeder. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Schroeder. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his third. Team second.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Schroeder finds Tatum. Brown with it. Pulls up at the elbow. Jump shot is good that time. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Back to Young. Deflects the pass. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Switch.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. To the inside. Young. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 10.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Herter. And it's Williams off the drive. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now just a three-point Boston lead. Schroeder against Williams. Now here's Smart. And here's Horford. They double-team Horford. Oh, got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Smart for three. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And they've been producing at a high level.
Oh, no question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
The kick to Tatum from outside the arc. Gallinari pulls it in. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And now the Hawks on the break. It's Herter on the wing. Defended by Smart. Herter into the lane. And he gets the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
We've got a line change here for Boston. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Richardson. Gallinari with it. Richardson picks him up. Here we go. For the lead. Another one falls for Atlanta.
When you look at how they've come out in the second half, it's almost like night and day.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the wing, Richardson, 5 to shoot. Back to Canner. Right side, Gallinari. Left side, Williams. He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 1. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Gorgui Dieng, Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Lou Williams, and it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Hawks leading. Down low. Here's Gallinari. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. On the wing, Richardson. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Drops in the 3.
What makes Cantor special? He's a center by trade, but his offensive game is so diverse. A solid passer.
A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Here's Williams. Rebound Boston. Now the Celtics on the move. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So both teams making some changes here. Brown with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Pulls up. Horford passes to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Here he goes. And finished off by Tatum.
What composure from Tatum. As the clock runs down, he stays calm and seeks out a shot.
Here's Young. A soft touch off the glass.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Collins against Schroeder. Here's Tatum. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich down low, defended by Smart. Capella, the pass to Collins. Out left to the wing. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Brown. From deep. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Young with it. Now Horford defending. Pass to Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Schroeder against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Tatum. Here's Schroeder. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's stolen by Smart. Horford passes to Schroeder. And here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Ooh, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Young, the putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
Not afraid of the moment. Collin takes pride in making important shots.
Pass to Brown. Now Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Young against Schroeder. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Into the lane. Pass to Hunter. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Smart for three. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. There's Tatum with the three. Over to the left wing. Now Brown. Here's Smart. Missed it.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And for Atlanta Hawks fans, come on, guys, stand up.
Young from long range. Misses the tray. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And so they'll have the first offensive opportunity here as we begin overtime. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's good.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Young with it, now guarded by Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Smart against Bogdanovich.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
On defense, the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Tatum passes to Smart. This one for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Changes up. Here's Young. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Pass to Brown. 4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. Fires in the triple.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Young on the attack. Can't hit from in close.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
2 seconds.
Schroeder finds Brown. Back to Schroeder. Kick out to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Capella, defended by Smart. Clock at 6. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. Pass to Smart. Tatum with it. Tatum slams it home.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Young way outside. Atlanta again missing.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Brown. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. One shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Smart outside. And so it's Boston with the W. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams.
The city of Atlanta. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on payday.
Well, thank you.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Levine will not go. This is off the front iron.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Levine for three. A rebound by Young. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Young for three. And no good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young outside. Hunter on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Young fires away from outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Young taking his time here to end the run. He kicks it to Capella. Hunter, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Levine. Fires the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Collins. From deep. Hunter on the wing. And a deep three from Young. Vucevic with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now, here is Young. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Bulls leading by 5. And here is Ball. Pass to Levine. Three-pointer. Another three for Chicago.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
1:30 left here in the first quarter. Young, good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Passes to Levine. Vucevic with it. Back to Levine. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Levine for three. Williams passes to Levine. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Levine's got 11.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
The pass to Collins. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Young with the steal. Inside. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Bulls leading by 7. On the wing, Levine. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Up in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Well, he can guard multiple positions in Lonzo Ball's versus.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 7-point differential. And another turnover here by Chicago. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Now here's Levine. After the miss from Trae Young. Levine can't hit. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Takes a three. They get it back.
Yeah, that's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Now Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Vucevic dishes the ball. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Bean passes to Williams. Levine can't hit.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. Williams kicks to Vucevic. Back to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And DeRozan. Here we go. And DeRozan throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Young fires away from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's Hunter. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Young way outside. Oh, good on the triple.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Young with no one around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Hawks trail by 8.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
1:21 left to play here in the second quarter. Chicago leading by 8. Levine for 3. Gallinari with the rebound. And Atlanta has possession.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's stolen by Vucevic. To the inside. Kick out to Levine. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound by the Hawks.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here is Gallinari. It's up, and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Outside DeRozan. From beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Reddish. Banked in off the glass. Reddish has got his first 2 points.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Levine for 3. Gallinari with the rebound. This one for 3. And so it's Chicago with their lead.
Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Williams. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Johnson is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Green. Then it's White. And it's Bradley in at the 5. And here is Green after Gallinari made the last 3-pointer. The jump hook and the rejection by Jang. Here's Herter. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Zhang.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Green, the pass to White. Outside, Green. Feeds it to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Williams with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside Williams. Gallinari left side. Over White. And it's Gallinari missing. Chicago leading by 3.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States. He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Green finds Bradley. Back to Green. Outside, White. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 4. Goes up to the stripe. Bradley trying to break free. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Here's Williams. Out to Gallinari. Uncovered. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zhang's got 6 in the quarter.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Outside Williams, inside, Herter, powered down with both hands.
Herter up there high to throw it down.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. Green passes to White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Down low. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside, Green. Here's the dish to Johnson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bogdanovich against Green. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Right, the pass to Johnson. Green inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich, and it's blocked. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Now here's White. Into the lane, and he banks in the layup. Young way outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. They lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. They get it again. Out to White. Stolen by Collins. To the paint. Again, the Hawks score.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
White looking around. Good on the shot.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Young dishes to Capella. Hunter on the wing. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Outside, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Young from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Levine for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bogdanovich. It doesn't go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really good.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Levine with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The main piece of the Jimmy Butler Minnesota trade in 2017, Zach LaVine stepped into a bigger role with the Bulls, averaging over 25 points per game during his 3rd season in the Windy City.
Young outside. Lost contact on the... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Williams. His first team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And then Collins slams it in.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Ball finds DeRozan. Vucevic with it. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Team second.
On defense, the Hawks. 4-point game. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Lonzo Ball, give me pressure. I'll show you what I can do.
Young outside. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the 4th. And there's the feed to Capella. The kick out to Young. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Ball dishes to Levine. Back to Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
1:35 left to play in the final quarter. Levine for 3.
And he's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
The Hawks leading by 4. And here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. The three. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks. Ball against Young. Outside Levine. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run. Young outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Atlanta.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And the jam by Levine.
The effortless vertical of Levine. It gets off the ground with such ease on those throwdowns.
And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Levine can't hit. Now Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their...
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop, Allie. Thanks for that. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow. Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume 3-point shooter. You see why with these results.
There's Young with the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Robinson with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Back to Lowry, pass to Butler. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game. Adebayo finds Robinson. Now here's Butler. Lowry outside. 6 to shoot. Hunter against Butler. Over Hunter.
The length Hunter possesses can disrupt a shooter. Really tough to overcome that. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Puts up a 3. Robinson with it. And here's Lowry from the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Collins, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Robinson on the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Young, to the middle. Now Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Young misses. Butler with the ball. From downtown. Lets the 3 fly. Outside Robinson. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Collins right side. Outside Hunter. Pass to Young. The 3 ball. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Tucker. Back to Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Now here's Young. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Young's got 6.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
Lowry outside. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way. And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Capella can't get it to go. Miami's gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Here's Adebayo. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Young against Lowry. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Capella with the jam.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Young against Lowry. Butler passes to Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. He's got 5.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Tipped away. Now here's Young. Inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work.
Oh, a good close contact. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Butler. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
Young with it, now guarded by Butler. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 9 points. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
Young drawing the double team. Down low. And the slam dunk by Capella.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here's Lowry. Give him 8. To the inside. Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Outside Robinson. And that misses. That would have put him up. Pass to Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Young with it. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. 11 points in the game.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Here's Lowry. Robinson finds some space. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Reddish. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Hero left side. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Williams with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Williams against Oladipo. Hero for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. 59 seconds left in the first half of this game.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far, valuing each possession.
Here's Hero. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Out to Oladipo. Just 4 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And again, the Heat missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now Gallinari. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Takes a 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by. And
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
We've got Danilo Gallinari. Lou Williams, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Young finds Bogdanovich.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Capella. Give him 8. Collins, no good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Collins. Now here's Young. He's got 11. Collins. Great positioning on the putback.
They have no pressure defensively inside.
Miami trailing. And here's Lowry. Give him 8. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Young against Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got 10 points in the game.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Young with it, guarded by Adebayo. Young, the pass to Capella. To the inside, Butler. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic. Well, Brent, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. A different look for Miami. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Lowry outside. Driving in. Clock at 6. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And here's Hunter for 3. Drops in the 3. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Miami shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, his turnovers certainly aren't making it any easier for them.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Over Robinson. Bogdanovic, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
That's good from Robinson on the assist by Butler. Robinson's got 5 now.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. And Adebayo over to help. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Here's Lowry. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Adebayo, that's good. He has 6.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Young against Adebayo. And Young, here we go. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
And the Heat making a change here. Morris, he's checked in for Tucker. Strus comes in for Butler. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Here's Jang. To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Miami, Marquise Morris.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Dwayne Dedmon.
Here's Oladipo. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Strus. They get it back. Here's Morris. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that'll do it for. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the three. Here's Robinson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Tucker. From behind the arc. The shot by Butler, no good. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For three, Robinson. Hunter with the rebound.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Pass to Young. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
And Miami has possession, following the score by Atlanta. And here's Butler outside. Pure from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 7.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Adebayo's checked in for Tucker. Young with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. Now Young. Clock at 4. Inside. Here's Capella. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Here's Young. After the basket by Miami. From deep three-point range. Here's Capella. Pass to Collins. Now Young. Here's Capella. Missed it, even after all of those chances. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Robinson. And here's Butler outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Back to Dedmon. Pass to Lowry. Here's Dedmon. Beyond the arc. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
From deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's Young with the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Three-pointer. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Now here's Lowry. There's the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Heat.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kyle Lowry.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
3 on the clock. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Young. Oh, deflected. Butler with a steal. Now here's Lowry. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Young looking around. From deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Inside, the kick out to Brown. It's up a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Young with the ball. And the rejection by Tatum. And here we go with Horford running up the court. Smart wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. It's a 5-point game.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Young against Schroeder. Looking to end the run, and scoring with the play inside is Young.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Hunter with it, picked up by Brown. Hunter no good. Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Schroeder finds Horford. Back to Schroeder to the inside. Here's Tatum, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Great open look there.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Left side, Horford. Brown trying to free himself up. Horford no luck.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Young against Schroeder. Young inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Outside, Smart. Passes it to Brown. Schroeder outside. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. And Young comes over to help. Here's Smart, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. 1:31 left to play here in the first. Schroeder against Young. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a three. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Back to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Young against Tatum. Young inside. That one drops for him. Young's got 6 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Schroeder outside. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That 3 off the mark. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Schroeder against Young. Capella trying to free himself up.
Well, we love Al Horford because he's an effective two-way player. His attention to detail on the defensive end paying off.
Down low. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Al Horford.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front, up 4. Let's take a... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Brown feeling it out a bit. Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 6 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Schroeder outside to the middle. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
And here's Tatum for 3. Smart finds Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Brown drives in. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Young inside. Guarded by Smart. Capella dishes to Young. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Tatum drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Tatum passes to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Young. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Young is double. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Brown finds Schroeder. Beyond the arc. And it's Brown missing. The Hawks trail by 9. And Young, here we go. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So Boston ends up going with the new group.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
29 seconds left now here in the second. Pritchard passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Richardson from downtown. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Young outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Second violation. Celtic ball.
Here's Pritchard. Got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note, tacking 3 points onto this lead at the...
And so it's Boston, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that'll do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Brown kicks to Tatum. He feeds it to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Horford's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Capella inside, working on Horford. Young fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Cantor checked in for Boston. Atlanta shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Young.
And you have to respect Trae Young's work ethic. He's a young player who you can tell puts in the work to develop his game and improve on the few weaknesses
To the inside. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Schroeder. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Young.
Every game you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
And here's Tatum for 3 and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Schroeder against Young. Comes up empty down low. Celtics leading by 11. Stolen by Collins. Now Young. He's got 25. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 27 points.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Got that one up quick. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Young inside. Started by Schroeder. Young's shot is off. To the paint. Here's Cantor. And no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Brown finds Tatum. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Unloads from 13. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jaylen Brown. Josh Richardson's checked in for Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. Young, no good. Boston leading by 12. Williams with the ball, guarded by Hunter. Back to Williams. A 3-ball. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Now show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Now, here is Young. 27 points for him. Young is double. Stolen by Cantor. And pushing it up, here's Boston. The Celtics working the ball around now. And Cantor throws it down.
Well, a 7-footer showing how easy it can be. And is Cantor aggressive.
Now, here is Young. Defense is right there. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 11 in the second half.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hernan Gomez passes to Pritchard. Now, here's Richardson. Now the pass to Hernan Gomez. Just 4 to shoot. Inside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Young inside. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Boston 5. Young, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Young against Smart. Now, here is Young. He's guarded close. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the win. And it looks like, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Kicks to Tatum. The tray. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 36.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Tatum dishes to Horford. Schroeder surveying the floor. Back to Horford. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Young, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
When talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
And so Young nails them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Kicks to Brown. Launches a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And now the pass break. Schroeder with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 40 points.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's, and Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter. Down low. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Here's Tatum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Over Collins. Here's Horford. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Young. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
And here's Schroeder. From deep three-point range, he's off on that one.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Hey, Allie.
VA Techno.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. Now Atlanta starting five. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the five, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open team.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot. And of course, he regularly posts big point totals. With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Levine with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. It opens up some wide passing.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Now here's Ball. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And here's Ball on the wing, Levine. The three, got a piece of it.
Well, you couldn't ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovich. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot.
Oh, that's how you finish?
Wow. Throwing it down.
That's how you finish with power.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Shot from the wing. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Hunter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Williams on the wing. Collins defending. Williams passes to Vucevic. The reverse. And he takes it up and lays it in. Vucevic has got 6.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And he's going for the lob. Vucevic with a steal. Right side, Levine. Atlanta with a rebound.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Ball. And the dunk by Levine.
And the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
Capella with it. Guarded now by Ball. Some room here for Capella. Here's Collins. The kick to Hunter. Takes the three. Knocks down the triple. He has 7.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Nifty move. And they pick up 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
1:32 left in the opening quarter. Young against Ball. Outside Hunter. Over DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim. Chicago trailing here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Young way outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And Ball with the basket on the assist from Williams. And that ties it up.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
On the push, here comes Atlanta. There's Young with the 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
Chicago ball.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Ball off the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? Gotta like watching Ball go into the lane and finish.
For 3, Collins. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. The offensive rebound. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Shoots over Vucevic. It's good on the putback.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pass to Levine. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Collins. Out to the right wing. Capella, the pass to Hunter. There's Young with the 3. That one is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. And up the court come the Bulls on the break.
Exceptional decision maker in transition situations. Boy, he's so awesome at reading the floor.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young with it. He's picked up by Levine. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. Here's Capella. Left side Hunter. Good on the 13-footer. Hunter's got 9.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Chris, you think back to the injuries Levine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit for him.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
Chicago leading. Right side, Levine. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 5.
We've seen the evolution of Zach Levine. He's gained confidence behind the arc. He makes an impact from long range.
Young inside, pounded by Ball. Young misses.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. This is a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Hunter against DeRozan. From deep. Hunter can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And DeRozan, here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now. Looking to build out their advantage even further.
Young from long range. Connects from downtown. Well, it seems like now every player is expected to be able to do it all, Chris. Are the days of the specialist player behind us?
I hope so. Because I tell you what, you get shortchanged with the specialists. You put the specialists in at certain times. The specialists can't guard. The specialists can't shoot 3. The specialists, whatever happened to just having game? And that's what we're going to get back to. Game. What can you do? How can you help the team? Let's go.
Tipped. Vucevic against Williams. Oh, there's the alley. He's all alone, and Levine throws it down.
A blur in the open floor. Levine is great at hustling and converting in transition.
Outside, Williams. It's Herder on the wing. Oh, that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Pass to Herder. Here's Jang, pounded by Ball. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Ball passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Outside, Williams. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Now here's Levine. Drops in the layup for 2. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
The strongest high scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
And we finished off one half of play. Bulls out in front, up 8. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They stayed within arm's reach in that. And that.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Zach Levine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Kevin Herder out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Reddish in at the 3. DeRozan passes to Ball. Williams with it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Herder. Good on the shot. Herder's got his first basket.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Pass to Levine. Here's Vucevic. Here's Ball. And there's the drive. The shot comes out. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Jang. Left side Gallinari. A line change here for Chicago.
That's his first personal foul.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Williams from long range. The shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Oh, swiped away. Gallinari with it. Green picks him up. Here's Herter driving inside.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
White against Williams. White, the pass to Johnson. Nails the wide-open jumper. And the Bulls lead by 8.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Williams from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. And up the court come the Bulls on the break.
Whoa, his energy is unmatched.
How about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Williams from long range. Rebounded by Johnson.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
From deep. The baseline Jang. That one's wide left. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Lets it go from deep.
2 minutes remaining.
And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Out of bounds.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Jones. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Gallinari with it. Covered by Johnson. Back to Herter. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Green finds White. Outside Jones. On the wing, Green. Here's Bradley. Hangs. And he lays it in. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Williams misses.
He's disappeared this quarter, and he can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Kick out to White. Takes the 3. It's tipped. And they get it back. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And now the Hawks on the break. And Reddish gets it to go. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. White against Williams. White, good. White's got his first points of the game.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
Lets it fly. Williams misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball passes to Williams. On the wing, DeRozan. Hunter covering. Back to Williams. Over Collins. Williams finds DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. They get the rebound. Hunter on the wing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls leading by 7. All right, we're going to step. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist, and they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
A nice shot by Young.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Ball passes to Levine. Takes it inside. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Patrick Williams. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Williams drops them both. Atlanta with the ball. Young way outside. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Young finds Hunter. Yep, that one goes.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Chicago leading. Now Ball. And a missed layup. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Chicago grabs the miss.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Outside Levine. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. And for Atlanta, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Ball outside. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Levine. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. Back to Collins. That one no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Levine for 3. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Great positioning on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Now DeRozan in the game.
2 minutes.
And he drives in. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
There's Young with the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Ball passes to Levine. Stolen by Young. Here we go, one-on-one. A minute 35 left in the fourth. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Young. Puts it up off the inbound. Well, that looked like a goaltend. Yep, they're saying it was on the way down. Count it.
Yeah, gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
Ball outside. And he lobs it up top. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Collins with it. Guarded now by Will. Oh! Kind of mean on that one.
Ooh! That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Vucevic. And he was fouled. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Young can't hit. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Vucevic finds Williams. Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Pass the ball. Here's Levine for three.
Oh, you got to see more of this from Bogdanovich. It's important that he stays engaged and active on defense.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And a deep three from Young. Yeah! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Outside, Williams. From 13, ball passes to Vucevic. No good with the triple. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Can't knock in the three.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Or trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They trail by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. There's Young with the three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls off block. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Miami, Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And how about that, Hoop? The guard, Trae Young, getting inside and mixing it up a bit.
Butler dishes to Lowry. And Tucker kicks to Butler. And a deep three from Lowry. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Now Young, after the missed three from John Collins. Traps in the tray.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Yes, that goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
A three from Bogdanovich. Kept alive by Atlanta. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lowry kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. For the three. Fires for three. Butler, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one open.
Young from deep three-point range. Offline with his three. Outside Lowry. Back to Butler. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Young for three. The Hawks again can't hit. Tucker with the ball. Capella's there. Offensive rebound. The kick outside to Butler. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man. And guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. There's the drive. Robinson with the block. Adebayo down low. Capella's there. A nice shot by Tucker.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Young passes to Capella. On deep, Collins. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. And again, Miami with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Miami.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Tucker dishes to Butler. Shoots the 3. Back to Lowry. Buries it down low. Lowry's got 7 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. He feeds it to Collins. And stolen by Butler. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. There's the 3. Young's shot is off.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Three-pointer, and Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. It's tipped. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage throw.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the floor for Miami. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. The Hawks trail by 11. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
But he's good enough.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 9 points. And a deep 3 from Young. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Tucker finds Robinson. Makes it off the glass. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the paint. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. It's Butler. Lets it go from deep. Hunter with some nice defense. The Hawks trail by 11. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. And stolen by Hunter. Young with no one around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got 11.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Lowry against Young. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Miami no good on that time either. And finished off by Collins. And now it's just a 4-point Heat lead. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Butler with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Heat leading by 4. Lets it go from 14. Lowry passes to Adebayo. From outside the arc. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. Lowry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Miami. Young against Lowry. Young passes to Capella. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And Capella must be feeling a little bit confident because that's just a tad outside of his range.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there for the Hawks. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Up top, Hero from past the arc. It's deflected. Passes it to Jang. And stolen by Dedmon. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Reddish. Out to Gallinari. Releases. Knocks it loose. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Miami ball.
.15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. To the inside. And stolen by Jang. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Williams for 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. Outside Lowry. There's the triple. Butler dishes to Tucker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Tucker's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Heat.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Lowry passes to Butler. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Great defense from Jimmy Butler, judging when that shot was going up and getting the rejection.
Can't cash in from close range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Tucker the pass to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Left side Lowry. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Hunter, no good. The Heat leading by 12. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Tucker dishes to Lowry. And a clear foul there. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Cranes the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Miami leading by 12. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Young's got 13 points.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Lowry has the open look. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up. They get the rebound. Capella, the pass to Young. Robinson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Oladipo kicks to Deadman. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Here's Oladipo. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. And the Heat lead by 12.
I love the burst of speed turbo button there from Oladipo. He can blow right past it.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
To the middle, here's Jang. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Hero with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And they get it back. Morris finds Hero. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Gallinari. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. The kick out to Oladipo. Hero with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. And the foul called on Markieff Morris.
Markieff Morris.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Williams. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Deadman. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead by 12. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Tyler Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the three, the small forward. Dedmon passes to Oladipo. Now Hero. They get it back.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
And Atlanta has possession. A 12-point game. Oladipo against Williams. A second chance effort. Gallinari outside. Williams dishes to Reddish. From deep. Up again. And Williams is right there.
Williams.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute play. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Adebayo kicks to Love. Here's the three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Bogdanovich drives is for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Butler. Hunter grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Jimmy's an interesting personality on a team. So between what the staff demands of him and what he demands of the teammates, that can be a delicate balance. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now Young. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Robinson for 3. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks trail by 8. Deflects the pass. Collins finds Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Yep, that one goes. And that's now 6 points for John Collins.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Young against Lowry. From deep three-point range. Young, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
Here's Young. From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
The Heat leading by 11. Three-pointer, Lowry. Collins grabs the miss. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Young. And they call an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Miami.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. To halt the run. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's the Hawks ball, trailing by 13. Young from deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
And here's Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.